Well, they're doing it again. They're getting real sneaky, trying to sneak something past us so that they could get reduced coverage without having to get the insurance commissioners to vote on anything or say that this is approved or isn't. And they're doing it through ASTM regulations and definitions. This is breaking bull. In ASTM E58, they are adding 3 new definitions, and this is going to be presented at the committee meeting this Friday and potentially voted on. And if it's allowed to be in there, it can have catastrophic consequences. Let me show you what this thing looks like. There are 3 new definitions being added to ASTM requirement. You have structural distress, structural damage, and structural failure. The distress language is the most concerning, and it says a condition in which material properties, environmental conditions, damages, decay, or dilapidation have caused dimensional crack or changes, cracking, excessive camber, deflection, displacement, or other changes to load-bearing elements or systems of a building, structural components thereof, but has not yet progressed far. This condition does not require structural repairs as the remaining structural capacity of affected load-bearing elements or systems will adequately support the intended load. So, if it has other changes and there is no repairs that are required, well, this sounds an awful lot like what they want to happen with cosmetic damages versus functional damages. If the cosmetic damages, which don't cause any kind of a structural damage, aren't requiring any kind of repair, now suddenly there is no coverage for repairs necessary. Imagine this on a roof with asphalt shingles or granule loss. Now, structural damage, the structural components are still intact. There's no repairs that are necessary. Therefore, no coverage. And all this without having to rewrite a single policy or get it approved by any state. It would force the states to come to a decision or the courts to come to a decision on it. In the meantime, there's going to be a lot of policyholders that are just out of luck, and they're doing this in the sneakiest way possible. So how do you get involved? How do we put a stop to this? We did this last year, by the way, just by making it aware. ASTM doesn't tend to like to have any kind of a politicized issue. So if we can actually get people involved and talk about this at the ASTM committee, it's likely to be squashed. So how do we do that? You go to ASTM.org, click on the Get Involved button at the top ribbon, and click on Join Now and follow the Become a Participating Member. And then ask to join ASTM E58 Committee. It's this Friday. You need to join immediately. Join it now so that you can be involved in the Friday committee meeting. ASTM.org, Get Involved button, then Join Now, become a participating member, and ask to join ASTM E58 Committee. We need as many people as possible to do that. It doesn't matter if you're an engineer or a roofer, public adjuster, it can be anybody. Anybody that has anything to do with the outcome of this definition. If you're in this industry, you have something to do with the outcome of this definition, and we need your help. I'll be there, and I'll see